Hello, ladies and gentlemen, you beautiful, beautiful people. Welcome back to another video. I hope you all are having a fantastic day. If you could please go ahead and hit that thumbs up button, I would really appreciate it. I've got a very exciting and long video for you guys today. In today's video, we're going to be talking about all the WWE action figures that we will be seeing at Stay at Home Ringsidefest 2020. Now, I'm going to be honest, guys. This video has been in my mind for the last few weeks now. I've been planning on doing it for a while now, and now we are finally coming out with it. And I'm actually surprised that it took Ringside to wait this long to actually announce that it was happening. They announced it like 2 or 3 days ago, and as we all know, Ringside Fest happens at the end of October. We all know that, and for obvious reasons, everything going on in the world, they can't do what they normally do, you know, have the signings, do the whole show where all the people show up. We all know what's going on, just like they did at San Diego Comic-Con. They're doing the same thing for Ringside Fest, and as we all know, San Diego Comic-Con and Ringside Fest are the two biggest shows that we get each year, where we see all the delicious new WWE action figures coming our way, and I am extremely, extremely excited. Now, as I was going over this, now, disclaimer, guys, we can't, technically, we can't just guess what we're gonna see at the show. We really don't know 100% what we are going to see at the show. They could legit see, we could legit see anything. Now, do you want me to go ahead and do a wish list of figures I want to see at Ringside Fest? If you want me to go ahead and do that, let me know down in the comment section below. But if I do that video, and if you guys want to see it, I gotta probably do that like tomorrow or something, because Ringside Fest legit is this coming week. It's any day now, so we're just gonna have to wait and see. Now, we don't have the exact day because they didn't say what the day is, so we're just gonna pretty much, I guess, we'll be on social media and we'll be surprised with all these images of WWE figures. But like I was saying, guys, when I was actually going through all the figures that we've seen, my mind was just absolutely blown away by how much we saw already, how much is coming out, and of course all those images that we saw we're going to be taking a look at in today's video, because obviously those were just render images. We're going to get some sort of updated image or the final product obviously at Ringside Fest. So I'm actually extremely, extremely excited to get into this video. Like I said, it is a long one. And another disclaimer, there is going to be a few figures at the end of the video that I put in the wrong spot. So that's why they are at the end of the video. So if you don't see a certain figure at the certain point, don't worry. They will be talked about at the end. And remember, guys, all these figures, almost all of these figures, because of course there are some exclusives in there, are going to be available and already are available on WrestlingFigureShop.com. And you could go over there and use discount code unstable at checkout, and you will save yourself 10%. Cheapest place online to get your WWE action figures. But enough of that, let's just get straight into the video. First up, the Royal Rumble series, guys, and as you guys remember, all of these we already did videos on all the leaks. We're going to be talking about the leaked figures as well. And that's how we're going to start off the video, with all the leaks that we already know of. But first up, the Royal Rumble series, we have Umaga, we have Stone Cold, Titus O'Neil, and Ultimate Warrior. Now, if you ask me, a pretty damn good Royal Rumble series. I'm extremely, extremely excited for all of them, pretty much. So happy we are getting another Umaga leak. That's just fantastic. And if you guys remember, we didn't know the exact attires these were going to be in. I pretty much just guessed in the video. But as of now, we do have confirmation for one of the attires, and that is from Showcase Collector. It's going to be, for the Ultimate Warrior, it is going to be Royal Rumble 1990 attire. And if you guys don't know Showcase Collector, highly recommend you go give him a follow on Instagram. He's an awesome page. He does some amazing leaks, and I really like his page. Even though he doesn't post that often, when he does post, you get hyped. So, Royal Rumble series, we definitely are going to see some sort of some sort of image of the Royal Rumble figures, whether it be render or, you know, final product or whatever. Next up on the list, we have Elite Series 83, and these were just announced and confirmed actually yesterday, I believe. And if you guys know, these pictures were made when we first did the video leaks, so obviously one of them is not correct in this video. Velveteen Dream, if you guys remember, he was going to be the regular version and he was going to have a chase version in this line. However, he was removed. My guess is all the controversy he was going through, you know, talking to underage kids and all that, he is now removed, and Edge is going to be the chase version in this line. So just put your hand over Velveteen Dream's face, look at everyone else, and bam, that's what you got in this line. So excited that Michael Hayes is finally announced. I can't wait to see which attire it is. I can't wait to see what attire it is. I'm really excited for this whole line, except for really Drew McIntyre. Don't need another Drew McIntyre figure, at least for me. I don't need one. But everyone else I'm extremely excited for, and I can't wait to see everyone. Next up, oh yeah, I forgot. My God, my brain isn't working right now. I forgot. We're gotta take a look at the images that we already have. My mistake, guys. This is an extremely long video, like I said, but we have the Baron Corbin right here. Of course, it is King Baron Corbin. It is King Corbin, I should say. Very nice elite figure, and I'm really excited for this one. I love the robe. Of course, it's gonna be rubber, but I'm still so excited for it. And then, of course, we have the Sasha Banks. That was supposed to be a ringside exclusive. Got switched to another line, then it got switched to another line. I just can't wait till this is already out so we could stop taking a look at this freaking Sasha Banks elite figure in videos. This is like the 20th time I showed this figure, and I can't wait to finally get it out of the videos. I'm tired of looking at it. But Sasha Banks, even though I'm gonna get it. Oh, we messed up there. Next up, we have Elite Series 84. Now, everyone is right in this, guys, except for Kushida, guys. He was also replaced, and who replaced him? That, of course, was Buddy Murphy. But as of right now, if the leaks are still turning out to be true, everyone else should be correct in this line. I'm really excited, actually, for that Zelina Vega. I'm not sure how true it is that she's going to be the collector's edition. It seems kind of odd because, as we all know, as the collector's editions for a while now, they actually been doing it all legend. So it's going to be, they haven't always done it, but recently, I mean, I know we've gotten females as the collector's edition in the past, but from how they've been doing it recently, we've been getting a lot of legends, which is awesome. But I'm really excited that we're actually going to be getting a Zelina Vega Elite. Now, we do have images of some of them. I'm really excited for that Jeff Hardy. As you guys know, love Jeff Hardy. He's the man, and I can't wait to see which attire they go for. But first up on the list, we have Rhea Ripley. I know a lot of people are excited for this one. I for one am gonna have to get her basic because that obviously is coming out first. And if you guys know me, I get all the first time in the line basics, and then of course their elites. So this is kind of disappointing to me. I usually just like it when they get their elites first, so then I don't have to get their basic. Everything I do is weird, I know, but Rhea Ripley, I know a lot of people are excited for this one, and I'm one of those people. Next up, we have Angel Garza. He will be coming with removable pants. If that has not changed, that information came out forever ago. But Angel Garza getting an elite, that's pretty cool. And then this was the one that replaced Kushida, the Buddy Murphy. I know a lot of people are excited for this one because, you know, last Buddy Murphy, his last elite is going for a pretty penny now, and a lot of people actually missed out on it. So you get another chance at another Buddy Murphy elite, and that's pretty cool. And then here's the Kushida. He actually got moved up to Elite Series 88, I believe. So he's obviously went up a decent amount of elite waves. I'm not sure why the major increase. Maybe they were having trouble, or I don't know what the story is, but going up that many elite waves, I still hope this one comes out because this beautiful render image looks incredible. Next up on the list, we have Elite Series 85. We don't know the chase in this set, and we don't know who the collector's edition is going to be. That's unfortunate, but so far, we got everyone except Roman. I'm going to get everyone except Roman and probably Bray Wyatt because I really don't need another Bray Wyatt. I'm most likely going to get Aleister Black. I have his previous elites, and they are just freaking amazing. But Killian Cross, I know people are mostly excited for that one. But if the leaks are still true, this is still the current lineup. Next up on the list, we have Legend Series number 10. Now, of course, like everything else, every other line, the lines are subject to change. But if you guys remember, we did this video the other day talking about the leaked line for Legend Series 10. And we already have images of DDP and Brutus the Barber Beefcake. However, we don't have images of Vader or Hulk Hogan. So we're just going to have to wait and see. You know, we did speculation in the video the other day of which attires we would like it to be and what possible attires they are going to be. As always, guys, let me know down in the comment section below which attire you think that Hogan is going to be in. Because you know, Vader, we all know Vader didn't have that many attires to choose from. So it could legit be one of 3 attires. But Hulk Hogan, he had so many beautiful attires. I said I would love it to be this one in the image. A lot of people were also saying Miss America, Mr. America, which would be absolutely amazing. But yeah, you guys let me know what Hogan you want it to be down in the comment section below. And I really hope this series turns out to be true, because if so, that is just a brilliant series right there. Hulk Hogan, Vader, DDP, Brutus the Barber Beefcake, mind blown. But we're gonna take a look at the DDP right now. Absolutely beautiful. I gave my thoughts on this many times. I'm so glad we are finally getting this attire of DDP. Brutus the Barber Beefcake is going to be the chase in this line. This is the regular version on screen right now, and of course this is the chase version. So pretty decent line. Like I said, hopefully it still remains true in the end. Then we have Basic Series 115. We have some images of these. This was kind of like a last second thing I was gonna do. I wasn't gonna add this image, but I just said, you know what, go ahead and do it, because I would have forgot, honestly, who else was in this line, because we don't care about Biggie, we don't care about Braun, don't care about another Becky. We only really care about the first time in the lines, at least for me. Maybe you guys care about the other ones, but I didn't want anyone to be upset at me. That's mainly the reason why I added these images in at the last second. But we do have images of Humberto Carrillo and Tegan Knox, and we will take a look at those right now. Humberto is on screen right now. I know a lot of people wanted him to be an elite. I'm sure we're eventually going to get one of him. I know a lot of people actually find him boring, so I don't know how this figure is going to go, if it's going to be a popular one, if people are going to go crazy for it, because like I said, a lot of people actually don't like him, so we're just going to have to wait and see how his figure turns out. For all we know, he'll probably be a shelf warmer, but for me, just because I get all the first time in the lines, I'm going to have to get this one. And then we got Tegan Knox, of course. I'm of course going to get this one. Love the NXT, love the women figures, you guys know me, so I'm really excited for this one. Next up on the list, we have Basic Series 116. Again, we only have one image out of this one, and that is Dakota Kai. Mattel, if you're listening, I know you're not, but please make a Dakota Kai as an elite figure. I love Dakota Kai. I remember when she showed up for one. If you guys remember a few years ago, you know, they would have these wrestlers, you know, show up for one match. I remember when I first saw her, when she first came to NXT for that one-time match, and I instantly turned into a fan. I remember going to ProWrestlingTees.com and getting her Team F and Kick shirt. So I think she was called Evie back then. Yeah, I'm just a big fan of Dakota Kai. Roderick Strong is the chase in this line, so those two are definitely going to be the most sought after in this line. Sheamus, Kevin, Seth, again, more shelf warmers that no one really cares about. But here's the Dakota Kai figure right here. Doesn't look the best, but I'm gonna keep it in my head. Maybe the final image will look a lot better. Now, it doesn't look too bad, but they could do a lot better than the actual image looks. Next up on the list, Basic Series 117. This is where I screwed up, and we will be taking a look at the full lineup at the end of the video. But here is the chase version of Toni Storm. She's going to be the chase in this line. We never saw an image of the regular version of Toni Storm, so I thought that was kind of odd that we saw the chase before the regular. But here's the chase version. Toni Storm, can't wait to get my hands on it, even though it should have been elite with the UK Championship, the beautiful jacket. But I digress, it is Mattel, we know how they roll. Next up on the list, we have Elite Series 82, and yes, I messed up. This is where I kind of knew I messed up in the video, where I was like, oh, we talked about the Elites already. Why didn't I put this in order? But we have images of everyone except for the Finn Balor and the regular version of Keith Lee. So, of course, we're going to see pictures of them, and, of course, the actual images of the final product of everyone else, because I believe this series is about the be in stock online. But let's go to it. We have Jerry the King Lawler, which is amazing. Love Jerry the King Lawler figures. You know, we've gotten two elites in the past of him, or three, something like that. But you can't go wrong with a Jerry the King Lawler, especially this attire. This is going to be dope. Next up on the list, we have Alexa Bliss. The first time we are going to be getting the women's tag team champions in line. Are we going to get a Nikki Cross elite again, so we could get two versions of that title? We're just going to have to wait and see, even though I've said for a long time, I really wish those Peyton Royce and Billie Kay were an Elite 2-pack or regular Elites where we got their WrestleMania tires, of course, when they won the titles. Next up, we have the Chase version of Keith Lee right here. Of course, a lot of people are going to be excited for this one. I am one of those people. Absolutely love Keith Lee. He is freaking amazing. He is the man. And I am just extremely excited for this Elite right here. Next up on the list, we have John Morrison, and he will be coming with his entrance robe. Oh my god, guys, it's like torture talking for this long without taking a break. We're just going on and on and on. I feel like I need a drink of water. I need to catch my breath. But we got John Morrison. Like I said, Action Figure Attack did confirm that he will be coming with his entrance robe, so that is amazing news right there. You know, we just got an Elite figure of him in the Survivor Series line, so getting another one of him that will all be coming with his robe is just great news. Can't wait to get my hands on it, and I can't wait to see how the robe looks. We got a soft goods one many Elite Series back, so Mattel, you better make it soft goods this time around. You try and pull some rubber on us, we will be very upset. Next up on the list, still makes my skin crawl, Rob Gronkowski. You know, they made his figure in about 5 minutes. They had Maria Kanellis. Mattel, of course, Maria was with WWE many years ago, but they had Maria back on the roster for what, over 3 years? Never made a figure of her. You know, she was on TV. Rob Gronkowski, a football player, was on TV, what, twice? He gets a figure made in 5 minutes. But Maria Kanellis, I will say till the day I die, was on the roster for over 3 years. Mattel never made a damn figure of her, and it still makes me so mad to this day. Why, Mattel? You make this joke, who shouldn't even be in an Elite line. I know people are excited for this, but I could care less about this figure. Why is he in the line? But we couldn't get a Maria Kanellis. Well, let's stop there before I have a heart attack. But we're going to get an updated image of him at Ringsidefest. Next up on the list, we have the Fan Takeover line. Of course, if you guys don't know what this line is, we got the chance to vote on WWE.com in a poll. We all know they were rigged because all the bad attires won that no one really wanted. But here is Series 1. Here are the winners that actually won, which is terrible. We all remember those polls. We all know they had amazing attires in there. We all voted for the good attires, but at the end of the day, all the bad attires won, except for, I believe, one in the next series we're going to take a look at. But Seth Rollins, how did this one win against the Thanos attire and the red and black attire? Blows my mind. Adam Cole, we all know which Adam Cole we wanted. Ricky the Dragon Steamboat, I was really hoping for the one because the entrance gear was just incredible. Shayna Baszler, who gives a hell about Shayna Baszler? Next up on the list, we have Fan Takeover Series 2. Christian, how did this one win against the WrestleMania Christian? The only one that actually was good that won, of course, was the Wolverine, Johnny Gargano, and the X-Pac. But of course, we all know it's not going to be accurate for the Johnny Gargano because of copyright issues. Randy Orton, we all know which Randy Orton we wanted. We got that one, which I'm not going to complain too much about because it is coming with the Intercontinental Champion, and we rarely ever got that from Mattel, so that is a plus right there. They, of course, could still make the one version we've wanted, so hopefully we get that one made one day. But I'm really excited for that X-Pac nonetheless. But speaking about the Fan Takeover lines, ladies and gentlemen, they are now turning in, which we recently learned, they are now turning in, after Series 2, they are turning into Ultimate Edition. There are going to be Fan Takeover Ultimate Editions. There's going to be 4 a year. We already know 2 of them. We don't know which attires they're going to be yet, but the first one that we learned was going to be Jeff Hardy. WrestleMania 25 was my choice. I really hope that version wins because I'm a big fan of that face paint right there. Fingers crossed that one ends up winning. Then the second one we learned of was Ultimate Warrior. Now, my version The one I picked was the second version, the one in the middle. There was a reason I didn't want the first one, but a lot of people actually said they wanted that one, which was kind of crazy to me because we already got that released like 2 or 3 times by Mattel. So I didn't think anyone really wanted another one of that one. But hey, and then the third one, I believe that one was a part of a basic line. So I said I wasn't going to be too upset if that ended up winning, but I really would like the middle one because to me, I love white attires. They just pop out to me, the white color and everything. So we'll see at the end of that day. We don't know the other two as of yet. I'm sure there's going to be polls in the coming weeks on WWE.com, and of course when there is, I will make a video on it and we will discuss the attires and all that good stuff. But speaking of Ultimate Warrior, again, there is another Ultimate Warrior figure coming out. Again, this information comes from Showcase Collector. We are getting a beautiful WrestleMania Elite Ultimate Warrior. Now, I don't know if it's going to come with the entrance jacket. Of course, we're gonna have to wait and see. I'm sure we're gonna see this in some way, shape, or form at during Ringsidefest. It will be coming with a new head sculpt, so that is good. But I'm really excited. I just really hope it does come with his entrance jacket. Next up on the list, talking about Ultimate Edition figures again. Now, these two, of course, everyone's gonna be excited for. The Fiend, Bray Wyatt, getting an entrance jacket this time, and of course, the Fiend title and a different head sculpt. And then, of course, everyone's favorite, the Ultimate Edition Hollywood Hulk Hogan that we have been patiently waiting for many years for. I can't wait till this finally comes out. I need this so bad. I'm just glad Hulk Hogan is back in the line and we could start getting more and more beautiful figures of him. But we obviously are going to see updated images of these two. There's no chance we don't. I really want to see an updated image of that Hollywood Hulk Hogan. My mouth is watering just looking at it. I just want that figure in the collection already. I need this Hulk Hogan badly. Next up on the list, we have Edge from when he returned at the Royal Rumble. Now, we all saw those images the other day of the WrestleMania Elite of Edge. Again, guys, we got disappointed again. You know, how many years has Mattel had the contract with the WWE, and how many years have they made a bad head scan of Edge? Every year that they had the contract, I don't understand how with wrestlers who are no longer here get head scans that look just like them, but someone who is on the roster, who is alive, who could get the face scan technology, who could actually be there in person, get heads that just don't look like them. So I'm hoping this is different with this Ultimate Edition figure. Hopefully it looks a lot better, but don't get me wrong, guys, I'm sure the attire choice and everything else is going to be great. I'm just really nervous about the head scan, but no matter what it looks like, it's Edge. I mean, you got to get his figures. I, for one, am very excited for this one. I freaked out. It's on video where we did the reaction when he returned. Edge, one of my favorite wrestlers of all time, so I'm really excited for this one. And then, of course, we have the Macho Man, a freaking beautiful, really excited. You know, you can't go wrong with the Macho Man figures. Let's be honest, they all look great. They all look good. This is an awesome attire. I mean, just look at that freaking hat, guys. Would you go out in public in that hat? You would get all the ladies. You definitely would. Just beautiful. But enough of that. Macho Man Ultimate Edition definitely is awesome. Definitely is beautiful. Next up on the list, we have them. I think we are down to the ones that I forgot to add in this video to a point where I wanted to. But we have the Mr. T and Rowdy Piper 2-pack, which, oh my god, I'm really excited for. As we all know, we got the exclusive Mr. T figure. Now we are getting this iconic match right here. I mean, I'm just really excited to see the boxing glove. I think those are going to be really cool. But I, for one, am definitely getting that 2-pack. That is just a 2-pack you have to get. Next up on the list, we have Candice LeRae. I believe she is going to be a part of Elite Series. What is that? 87, I think she's a part of. I really hope I haven't messed up any of the lines that I've talked about in this video. If I did, of course, I know you guys will let me know down in the comment section below. But I'm assuming we are gonna see, you know, a painted on, not this color look. We are actually gonna see a painted on render. Of course, she is quite a ways away, so she's obviously not gonna be done just yet. But yeah, we're gonna see her, you know, at least colored in, I would assume. Next up on the list, we have the British Bulldog. He is the collector's edition in Elite Series 81 or 82, and I believe he is going to be a Target exclusive. As we all know, Ringside Collectibles recently has been getting the collector's editions in, but they never got this one in, which I found interesting. Now, is he going to be like the Undertaker collector's edition? You guys remember? No, he is currently a Walmart exclusive, and Ringside never got that either. So are they going to start doing that? I don't know. It's a possibility, but like I said, I believe this one is part of the Target, going to be a Target exclusive, but I'm really excited for this British Bulldog, Davey Boy Smith. Next up on the list, talking about the basics again. If you guys remember, Tony Storm was the chase for Basic Series 117. We didn't have the images of anyone else yet. We got Roman Reigns, Undertaker, Tucker and Otis, Heavy Machinery. They are now broken up, so I'm sure a lot of people are going to be going after those. You know, the Otis Elite was very popular, but not so much for the Tucker. Now, is Tucker going to end up popular again? I don't know. We're just going to have to wait and see, but this is Basic Series 117. Now on to Basic Series 118. Jeff Hardy, my boy, Finn Balor, Viking Raider Eric, and Ivan, and Austin Theory, and he is going to be the chase in this lineup. So, pretty good lineup. I'd say that is a decent basic lineup. I'm actually not mad at anyone in this wave. You know, Finn Balor, we could talk about. All depends which version they actually go with. Is he gonna have updated tattoos? We're gonna have to wait and see. But so far, I'm not mad at this line. Pretty decent basic line. Next up, we are gonna be talking about the Championship Showdown. We already know Series 1. We already got images of them. Now Series 2 and Series 3. I'm sure we're going to see renders or something of these. John Cena, Randy Orton, Triple H, The Rock, Bobby Lashley, Booker T, Series 3, The Fiend and Daniel Bryan, Kane and Edge, Giant, and Ric Flair. So are we going to see Series 2 and Series 3, or are we just going to see Series 2? Hopefully we see them both. You know, the more we see, the better. At least that's the way I look at things. But yeah, finally we are to the end, guys. I don't know how long we've been recording for. I'm just glad that it's over. This was a very long video. Expect to see a lot of figures. And guys, that's just figures we already saw and we already know about. So just imagine the surprises they have, the figures that we don't know of yet. We are going to see a massive amount of figures, I'm assuming, guys. So just get hyped, get excited, and I'm really hoping we got some more surprises that are hidden, that no one has leaked out yet, because the surprises are always the best, guys. But if you enjoy this video, please hit that thumbs up button. It helps me out so much more than you know. Leave a comment what your favorite figure is that we saw, that we took a look at today. Let me know who you were hoping to see. Let me know if you want me to do that video of my wish list of figures I want to see at Ringsidefest. Let me know all that good stuff down in the comment section below. And also, if you are a new viewer, please subscribe for more. I love each and every one of you, and I will see you beautiful people next time.